A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Nerf Secrets Revealed Distance Gauge. So now, it's basically time that we go ahead and tackle something that's different among the others that I have in my collection. That of which would be an Ultra Blaster. As you can see, this one probably might as well be considered the best one that we got so far, the Ultra 9. Project Pharaoh, some people might as well just refer to it as. An ultra sniper rifle that can in fact hold a magazine of 10 rounds, but for the sake of this, we're only going to be using 6. So, 6 rounds to fire downrange, and more importantly, just to see as a good example of how Ultra might work in the future when we basically use this to our advantage. To discover, how can Ultra possibly hit a goal of 120 feet downrange? Well, if I can hit over 100 feet downrange with just this, I guess it'll probably shatter a lot of people's beliefs. So, let's go ahead and take the 9 downrange and see if we can get it to hit that mark. So here we go. The Ultra 9 is basically loaded up with 6 rounds, and we're gonna see if we can actually get this thing to fire downrange at a pretty good length. If we can get it to hit 120 feet, then well, I guess we'll see what happens afterwards. Wow. Let's go ahead and see real quick just to see. All right, and now it's empty. So, looks like we got some high hopes here. Start from 0 feet and work our way up to the top pretty much. Because it looks like some Ultra darts did not really do as good as others, but, well, judging from what I can see so far, we got ourselves our lowest shot fired, which does in fact sit just under 50 feet. So I guess that's what we got to expect here from something like this. And walking further up, I can basically see a couple of clusters here. We got ourselves our middle mark with this one over here and this one. They basically sit at around 70, 71 feet. And going all the way up to the top where we could basically see our furthest shot that has been fired. I can try to find it over here. Oh, here it is. Pretty much. Looking at this one, try my best to be as straight as possible. So, 83 feet. It does stand to reason that Ultra darts probably aren't going to be the best in terms of their performance, but maybe that's just kind of the whole thing about it. For an Ultra Blaster to be able to hit 120 feet, it's probably going to take a little bit more than just a simple, well, combination of air and pressure just to get this thing to fly forwards with such audacity. But anyways, at least for an Ultra Blaster, it does hit its mark somehow, but this time it didn't quite get up to 100 feet or beyond that. And so, well, at least for an Ultra Blaster like this, it probably may not hit its mark of 120 feet, but it probably just goes to show that because of some things out there, some factors that seem to be underlying the many goals that Hasbro tries to pull off with their release of Ultra Blasters, there really are a lot of other things that we could potentially consider here, but let's not go into much detail on that because 83 feet, I'd say that's at least a good start to what a high mark of 120 feet could potentially be like. If we were to ever get up to that point though, well, we'll definitely consider the Ultra Blasters to be a great lineup itself. But for right now, I can't ultimately say they're that good by any means in terms of, well, what we just saw here. But hey, you know what? There's a bunch of other Ultra Blasters that I could try out, and maybe any of them could be better. Until then though, if you want to see more go down on my channel, then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.